Whoa!
Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're a little bit late today, but we're having fun. It's been raining.
12 seconds. That's not bad.
Not too bad at all. Not too bad. But I think if we're all ready to go, we should get it a start.
Let's do it, homie.
All right, sounds
Hit it.
good. Hello, friends. My name is Brad Beard, the owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in downtown Geisville, California, the heart of Alexander Valley, which is one of the most premier wine growing regions on the planet. And welcome to Happy Hour with Brad, where my brother and I stand around, we chit-chat, we drink some wine, we taste some wine, we discuss what we think, we taste some fantastic foods.
We do.
But most of all, we try to dispense a little bit of important information and have some fun.
Mostly fun. The information is there, for sure. But we're trying.
You got to dig for it? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we're upping the information quotient this year. That's our new 2021 vibe. Information, baby.
I thought we were going to dial it back.
We were?
I thought I was going to have to not be so knowledgeable and just stand around and
You totally have to CC me on those emails. I'll teach you how to CC next week.
We had the meeting this morning, but
we had a meeting? Was I actually at the meeting? Was I awake? Were my pants on? Hard telling. Hard telling.
It is. But any day. But anyway, we got all sorts of great things going on.
We do. It's raining. It's beautiful.
We're finally getting a little more rain here in California. You heard it here first. I'm saying that we're going into a drought. We haven't had any.
Don't say the D word.
We haven't had any rain for 2 years. But we'll be okay. We're getting little dribs and drabs, and we'll make it through, I'm sure.
Of course.
But sometimes when things are bad for fish and people, sometimes they're good for
great grapes. For grapes.
And I'll be honest, the way last year spiked with the heat and had very little rain, we had an incredible. The fruit was just incredible last year.
Super stunning.
So we had enough stress for the vines.
Yep.
Oh my God. What the hell was that?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Didn't we pay the rodent exterminator?
No, we had to cut the exterminator. I'm sorry, we had to cut them out. Sorry.
That's right. It is during the COVID. No one's coming here anyway. So
that's right. That's right.
All right.
But you can't.
All right. So there was a rat running through.
There was.
But I'll bet you that they're all catching up with things. Super fantastic. Oh my God, what was I talking about? Anyway, no, we had such a great growing season last year.
And you got a lot of primo. You got a lot of primo fruit this year, Brad.
Boy, the fruit was just really perfect. It ripened beautifully.
Yep.
The best flavors that I've had. In a long time. It was absolutely noticeably different, and that's because last year we didn't get as much rain as we probably should have, and we had some weird spikes of heat that got really cold, and then some weird rain when we weren't supposed to, but stressed the vines out enough to where the grapes that we've got in the barrel right now, which I've been retasting, are all absolutely fantastic.
Super exciting. Have you tasted that Malbec lately?
I have tasted the Malbec. Well, we all tasted it for the blending party.
That's right. It was in the blending party. How was it doing now?
It was pretty good.
It was gosh darn good.
Now that we've had 4 or 5 months, it's starting to come into itself, and the aging is just now
becoming apparent.
Correct. Yeah. So this isn't last year's Malbec. No. This is we're in 2019 because we passed 20.
Because wasn't it 18 when we got
19. 19 for the extra. He's talking about the extra Malbec. We always get a little teeny bit of Malbec that we put into the Rocket, but we haven't had enough to make the Bastard.
The Bastard.
In 2019,
I cannot wait.
We bought a lot of Malbec. And in 2020, we bought a lot of Malbec.
Yes, you did.
The Bastard is coming back, but it's tasting absolutely fantastic. A lot of you guys got to taste it. Still, I thought very young and needed some time, which of course it's going to. But it very well could be ready to go in the next 4 months, 5 months. In a perfect world.
Perfect world by Christmas?
If it's not ready in 4 months, we can get it bottled. Around the July time frame,
right?
And if not, though, it'll go in the following years early, so it'll get its 2 years in the barrel, not just a year and a half.
2022.
But we could absolutely have it by December of this year if
everything goes.
But the wine,
awesome.
the wine will tell me.
All right. Brad doesn't make those decisions. The grapes do.
It'll be like, hola, over here. Look at me. I'm tasty. Put me in a bottle. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, you are. Fantastic.
I'm excited about that. That's something I'm definitely looking forward to. But what the heck are we eating tonight, Brad?
Oh, you're going to bring us back into where we...
I might as well. I mean, since we didn't get to that, I thought maybe...
I was going to keep going down that tangent, but okay,
we can come back.
No, we need to circle back on all the other new wines that are coming up because
tons of good stuff coming.
We're actually bottling in the next week. So a couple of new things will be in the bottle, which is always stressful and exciting.
Mostly stressful.
But let's talk about the food. So our good friends, the Catellis, with the Catellis Restaurante, just up the street from us, they were closed for the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
And they just reopened a couple days ago.
So exciting to come back.
That doesn't mean that they were planning on us actually being open where people could come up and do their things. But
we're not quite there yet.
Yeah, that's going to be just a little bit. But they reopened. They were like, oh my goodness, it's been a little while since we had the Catellis.
Yep.
So in honor of that, we've got one of the Catellis burrata platters here. So we got the fantastic prosciutto. We got the beautiful lump of burrata, some wonderful greens. But the thing that I think that brings it all together, and for me, is I mean, all these things are great on their own, but the thing that it's the bread.
Look at the beautiful toasty marks on that gorgeous bread.
Yeah. Everybody likes a toasty mark.
I'm telling you.
And, sometimes people like their screens larger so they can see. But then we've also got, gosh dang it, we've got their ravioli 3 ways.
3 ways tonight.
So, yeah, we've got the cheese ravioli with their garlic butter sauce.
God, my favorite.
And then we've got the Dominica sauce on the meat.
Brandy's favorite.
Which is the Dominica's is like a marinara, so a vegetarian sauce on the meat. And then we've got, then we doubled up. For the
Richard sauce
on the
meat ravioli.
So that's going to be tons of fun as well.
Yes, I am so looking forward tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I think so. So obviously we're not open, but if you guys were thinking about coming up and visiting us, picking up your wine from your wine club, or if you drank all your wine from the wine club and need some more, pick up some wine. The Catellis, you can swing over there and pick up. But also, I don't want you guys to forget, Diavolo's still hanging in there as well. So if you're going to support us, supporting those local restaurants would be fantastic.
And if you come on the weekend, Thursday through Sunday, Corner Project. If you're kind of into that beer thing, they got beer. They got the meatloaf sandwich was back this week. Super delicious.
Yeah. And then one other weird thing with liquor laws, nothing changed for me personally, but for the restaurants, they're actually promoting drinking on the sidewalks in Guysville right now.
Which used to get us into quite a large...
I don't believe I can actually do it, but the restaurants can. So if the food's not quite ready yet, you can order a little glass of wine or some beer.
And they'll put it in a little sippy cup for you.
You can roam the streets by yourself in Guysville because you're not going to be able to see anything.
You'll have the whole place to yourself. You may run into me. You might run into Freddie. Freddie's been getting out. He's been walking the streets, just being a crazy dog. That's how he does things.
Freddie has been running away. Oh, and, we did have a lot of requests for an Archie sighting. And then we haven't had Archie wasn't running around last week, so we might throw an Archie sighting in.
We may have another wacky dog in here tonight.
Yeah.
You just never know.
That sounds perfect. Whenever you guys feel like it. But Archie is around, and he'll get his first. This will be his premiere.
That's right. I don't think
I don't put it on his SAG card.
Has Fawn been up yet?
No.
We got to get her on.
Yeah, she's
just as soon as she stops being a little terrorist.
I think we had Fawn when Grady and I did some of our food videos.
I think we did.
Yeah,
she's been on.
She's been on the food videos.
Yeah, for sure.
Here.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! So we
She's
got all sorts of fantastic Catellis food.
We do.
We're going to be pairing it up with our spectacular Sauvignon Blanc. Of course, that's on sale right now, so I thought we should talk about that a little bit. We're going to be pairing it up with our brand new 2018 GSM, the Freddie Cuvée blend, which I was just tasting the other day, and it was spectacular. I am so excited about that. And then just because we haven't talked about it or tasted it for a while, we've got some messenger over here.
That's a 15?
So we can have a little cab. Yeah.
That cab goes with everything.
And then a couple other, we got to tidy up. We got a lot of things to tidy up today. So the dinner with Brad and Jim, our virtual 4-week, 4-course, spectacular. Oh my God, I can't believe I got all these amazing wines for $120. Dinner is going to be starting on February 3rd. Some really exciting things and some really crummy things. The exciting thing for us is we sold out in 2 days.
2 days.
The crummy thing for you is that it's sold out and we can't sell any more tickets.
However,
due to popular demand, we suspected we'd be doing this once a quarter.
Yep.
But Freddie said hello to Archie.
Freddie said, don't just do it once a quarter.
On, Fred.
You should do it all the time. So guess what? Coming in April.
Yeah, so in April, we're going to have another one. But come on, Fred, come say hi.
Hello, Mr. Fred.
All that woofing. So
who likes that, Brad?
We've got that coming in April. So with, I believe, our drop date for getting signups for that is going to be the end of February, but the email is going to be going out here shortly. We're going to be actually tomorrow morning. Jim and I are going to be working out recipes and wines and getting all those things worked out. So
Freddie's like, yes, more Zoom fun, having a lot of fun.
Oh, he's like, it's awesome because that means Brad's going to be doing a lot of cooking.
That's right, and Freddie's going to get a lot of treats.
Freddie loves his crab because we had to work on that crab recipe.
Did Freddie help you with the crab recipe?
Of course he did. It was absolutely fantastic.
Of course he did.
So there's that. And then I know that we got a lot of feedback from you guys saying that 4:30 during the week was kind of tough for those of you that still have jobs. Even Zooming, it's hard to escape at 4:30.
Yeah.
So in a most perfect world, we're going to be switching that 4-week, 4-course, 4-wine extravaganza is going to be pushed to Sunday, and it will probably be a little bit earlier. Yeah. So that's way everybody can actually go pick up the food, do the cooking, and then taste along with us. So a lot of exciting things like that are going on. Another exciting thing that's in the works, you guys always get all the first information, is that we are going to be doing a virtual barrel tasting. So barrel tastings usually happen in March. I have the full confidence that we will not have thousands of people tromping through our tasting room in March.
Don't think it's going to happen.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a virtual tasting where I'll give you barrel samples, ship them out just like I did for the blending party.
Yeah.
And then we'll get together on a fine day. We can taste through them and you can see if you want to buy some of the cool new futures things. And actually, hey, maybe we'll put the Malbec in as futures since
Brad, since it could possibly be ready.
I will go. Actually, we just finalized the rosé today. We're bottling that on on Wednesday.
Is this the new Le Classique rosé?
Classique rosé. So what I'll do is I'll taste I'll hunt down the Malbec barrels and see what they're doing.
Dude, that would be so much fun. Because barrel tasting is a lot of fun, and it is our first big event of the year. And since we're probably going to miss it this year, we can still interact. And I had such a good time with the blending party. I got a feeling we can have a pretty gosh darn big hootenanny for barrel tasting,
I think so, too. I think so.
I'm ready. I'm ready for fun. I think we're all ready to just bust loose and have a little bit of fun here.
Oh, and then just talking about, yes, the restaurants are open. Yes, we are open technically as now a retailer, not as a tasting room.
Not a tasting
So
room.
you can come in, pick up your wine, and you can purchase wine, but we cannot taste right now. So changes day by day. As soon as anything really exciting, like we're actually open,
we will let you know.
You guys know. So
but yes, if you're in the neighborhood, you want to pick up your wine club, grab that extra case of Sauv Blanc. Would you get that free Zinfandel?
Free bottle of Zin.
Free bottle of Zin for pickups. Give Grady a ringy dingy, and I will be ready for fun. I'll have my mask on.
Free wine. We will be all masked up.
We'll be masked and safe and doused in
we just got some cool mask extender helpers. Where'd those go? I don't have it on my pocket. But what's really neat is that so Grady's been hunting out for some new things. So for those of you, here's your PPE explanation today. Throw one over. Go ahead and throw one, Dan.
Yeah.
So anyway,
my pockets are full
Grady
of stuff.
Was either on Pinterest or Reddit or somewhere like that. Hey, these crazy little things. just because for those of us that are wearing our masks, for 8 hours a day in these situations, you can put it on the back of your head and it pulls it off, so it's not pulling your ears down.
So my ears aren't so flappy
if
out
you guys
in the wind
want to find
anymore.
out where Grady got these for like 55 cents or something like that, shoot us an email and Grady will.
They're really cool, and it just takes the pressure off your ears so you can wear them for a long time.
Makes it a lot more comfortable, especially when you're huffing and puffing and moving cases around and stuff like that. And it keeps from falling down, and so you're not.
And also the undernose thing.
You're not getting the chin
Nobody
diaper.
wants the undernose.
No one wants the chin diaper. The chin diaper. What is up with that?
I don't know. It's just so odd. And it's been a year, and you would think people would notice when their nose is sticking out.
First of all, it's just gross. Don't do it. Second of all, what the hell?
I don't ever want to see a person's nose ever again.
That's it.
I'm done.
We decided that we're going to be faceless from now on. Anyway, I want to talk about some wine and some food. I can't.
I know. All this food is just sitting here screaming at us.
I was thinking that the Sauvignon Blanc might go fantastic with the Brada. Speaking of Sauvignon Blanc, we got an email today for some fantastic club members.
Yep.
And they were talking about this fantastic dish. What was her name again?
It was Ruth and Brian Wilson.
There we go, Ruth and Brian. Thank you. Sorry, shakshuka. I haven't had me some shakshuka eggs in a long time. Anyway, that's like a fried egg on top of some beautiful red sauce and some other fun things. A wonderful recipe. They sent me theirs. I haven't had it in a lot.
Maybe we'll make it.
We will be making that. Maybe shakshuka's going to make. No, wait, we can't do Sauvignon Blanc twice for those dinners.
We couldn't, but we can think of something else.
But a fun. Here, do a little rinse there. But
thank you.
We can do a fun little tasting with that.
Because Ruth said that they had it with the Sauvignon Blanc, and it was stunning.
And so there's eggs and spicy red sauce.
Very spicy.
And I think they had some turkey sausage on the side.
They did.
Some other things. So
yum.
Multi-versatile. Now we've got some prosciutto with some nice salt to it. We have this toastiness of this beautiful sourdough.
What's this stuff over here?
That's called arugula.
Arugula.
It is so good. And so I'm just going to dive in here. My nice soft cheeses.
Nice.
Freddy's. Oh, get that. Oh, come on now. Get in there. I thought I was thinking I should prepare this before.
No, Brad.
I'll grab that. A little arugula. We'll get on top.
Because arugula is already got a little bit of pepperiness to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also dressed. Dominica dresses it with this beautiful peppery, spicy sauce. Yes, it's like a mini skirt.
What does she dress it with?
It's totally like a mini skirt. I think it's a peppery.
It's olive oil with black pepper.
I knew there was pepper in there,
accentuating the pepperiness of the pepper-laden arugula already.
OMG!
Wow. But really, I think what makes this whole dish is those beautifully charred pieces of bread with a little bit of butter. And even though there's that smoky bread flavor, the Sauvignon Blanc it kind of brightens it up. Cuts through your smoke. Hey, JJ, while you're there, would you expand my screen for me?
Sorry.
Was that it?
You're going to have to, that's as big as it gets. Sorry.
I was just trying to read along. Still have my glasses on.
Dang it. I got some see-through glasses so no one can see what I'm in. The Sauv Blanc brings out the spicy.
Okay.
But yet.
What's it doing for the wine?
It's making the wine even more savory.
Wow. It's richening up the nose a little bit.
And you would think, how does food richen the nose? But everything is connected in there. Wow. So all those flavors come together.
Actually, I think it brought some more melon and some more tropical notes in. So
I'm definitely getting the melon.
Kind of brought the citrus down, brought in a little more melon, maybe something like my Viognier or something like that. So really richened it up. I'm loving it. And totally tamed the smokiness of the bread.
I smell the smokiness, but I don't taste it when you have the Sauv Blanc.
Kind of cleanses
the Sauv Blanc kind of brings it back down. But what really sings is the Brada. It's this delicious kind of wet little cheese action going on here. Look how beautiful that stuff is.
I wonder if a red would go good.
I bet a red would be spectacular. And I bet if it's a red that had a dog on the label, it'd be the best.
I was sort of joking. I was really thinking this was going to be the pairing.
Because the Sauv Blanc is spectacular.
A vernacular?
A spectacular. I was trying to do my Thurston Howell III without spitting the food onto the camera. Spectacular. Gilligan, bring me another Mai Tai.
Awesome. All right. Actually, I'm going to get in there and have one more little taste because this red, which I was really saving for
Thank
the,
you. One
I
of the
was
meat
really going to be saving
sauces
that
or
for the meat
something.
sauces.
It's kind of
It's
taking it.
really going nicely.
I'm excited. And this is the new 18 Freddy Cuvée. Back to Cab Franc. No Pèlerin Noir. Cab Franc, Syrah, and Mourvedre.
No. Well, huh?
We're doing the Freddy, right? We're not on Dark Side, are we? Are we on Dark Side?
I think it has Sauvignon Blanc in there.
Does it really? Nice.
This one never had.
I was confusing it with Dark Side.
Why don't you rewind a little bit?
Yes, just go backwards,
So
kids. We're going to start
maybe
all
JJ
over.
will edit that out. So
Totally,
the Dark
just
Side was the only wine that ever had Pella
Roussanne Noir
in it. This is my classic
GSM.
Freddy GSM blend. So
I just got
a
worked up in the
G
moment.
is the first letter of
Grady
or Grenache.
Oh.
So it is Grenache,
Syrah,
Sad,
and Mourvedre.
Syrah, and Mommy, and Mourvedre. So Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre.
Lord.
Holy cow!
Oh, I'll never live that one down. Never, ever, ever in a million years. God bless America.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's early. It's early in the year. I'm still not really back.
It's been a little while.
It's been a long time since I rock and roll.
Oh, beautiful, wonderful, bright cherries running around there. Some earth, some creaminess, but I'm really liking. I got to get in the bite again.
Yeah.
It's really working.
I know
nicely.
that is not on your diet.
Yeah,
but
I know it's not, and I don't care.
You know what? Once a week you could be bad.
No,
once a week.
No, no one ever said you could have a cheat day. Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, I'm gonna bite this real quick.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, come on in. Come on, Fred. It's okay. I got him.
Okay. Come on.
They'll be fine. Come on, Archie. Did I say come here, handsome? You got him.
Okay. Oh, here's
there
Archie
we go.
Oh, Archie, you silly smooch.
Sweet little Airedale.
Oh, yeah.
And he just got his cast off because last time that Freddie and Archie were playing and having a good time, they... Hey, JJ, we've lost the stream. Is that true?
No.
There. No, I fixed it.
No,
we're on it.
Stream's back. Anyway, we've got a little Archie here, super cute Airedale, who just had his poor little paw out of a cast, but is really one of Freddie's new friends of Freddie, but he's better than a friend. He's like
and he's heavy. So
he's getting bigger by the second.
Are heavy dogs.
Okay, come on.
Thank you, Danny.
That was so
sure
fun.
Appreciate that.
So you just tried.
Yeah, I did it with
the Freddy. Not the Archie, but the Freddy.
Well, maybe Archie
with this,
needs one.
Well, maybe he has to have one someday. Crazy pooch.
The pepperiness, the creaminess, the toastiness, the
Yep.
saltiness from the ham.
Okay.
They're just all such fantastic flavors.
All by themselves. But let's add hopefully the GSM.
Wow. The creamy works. That nice creamy cherry is fantastic with that. The arugula with the peppery kind of comes in there and messes things up a little bit for me. But the ham, the toast, and the cheese are perfect with it. But I had a big bite of the arugula, and so that spiciness, the arugula, kind of
overwhelmed up front.
It did.
But what's neat is once the meat gets in there with that beautiful burrata cheese.
Oh man!
Whoa!
Wow! Fantastic!
Fantastic pairing.
Smokes!
And it softened the wine. It brought some of that brightness down.
Because this is a you're right. This is a younger wine. It's a 2018, so it's only had a couple years now in the barrel, and it's only had a little bit in the bottle. But man, tasting absolutely fantastic.
Stunning. Brad, this could be the go-to pairing. My next time I'm down at Catelli's, when I can sit at the bar, I'm taking one of these bad dogs with, and we're going to have it with burrata. It's stunning. It's stunning.
Sauvignon Blanc's fantastic with it, but that worked out great. I don't feel like opening 2 bottles of wine, but you're going to have a red wine with your pasta. it'll be fine with this.
Because I've got a feeling, because this with the pasta, we know, it's going to crush it. But you can have that one bottle.
Yeah, I just thought that might work out. Yeah, it's hard, Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah. And you're like,
unless
I've got
you're
this great little, of course. But for most folks, a bottle is sufficient for a night. And
for the whole night.
So it'll actually go through the burrata and into the
meat
course,
sauce.
I'm pretty sure, too.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. This is pretty spectacular. Yay, welcome back, Catelli's. We missed you.
Good to have you guys back. Yes, yay all the way around.
Oh, that's a stunner.
Yeah, that's pretty dang fantastic.
Wow. So this is not in the wine club.
No, that's not in the wine club. When I was tasting this wine, it was 2 or 3 months ago when we were making the final decisions on what was going to make it. It was between this and the heavy metal. The heavy metal was coming around a little quicker.
Yeah.
And so we went with the heavy metal. But with this one being fantastic, and we just did a video tasting notes for this wine. So last week I did a full tasting on this wine. I was like, oh my God, you're absolutely fantastic.
Stunning.
And people love the Freddy Cuvées. There's no reason not to have it out. So it's available. It's just not going to be in the club.
Just not going to be in the club this time. However, you can always add it to your club.
That is
if
true.
you want to throw a couple bottles in there.
That is true.
Super exciting. I'm loving this.
Question.
Come on,
Danny. What do you got to say, homie?
From the Tenorios. Hi, guys.
Hi,
Miss
kids.
You. Are we refilling jugs and liter jugs?
Yes.
What an excellent question. That is a good question.
As a retailer,
it's the best question.
You are actually allowed to come into our tasting room, which is so much
different. Is weird.
Than actually, when you were actually tasting, we had to walk you through it.
Right.
You couldn't mill about. But right now, the way the law sits is that you can come on up. Let us know you're coming.
Please give me a ring.
But in general, come on in as long as there's not more folks in here.
Bring your jugs.
Bring your jugs.
We'll shake them up and down the street.
We'll sanitize the jugs. We'll get them refilled and get them back to you. So yes, we can refill your jugs.
There you go. That was it.
Both large and
I just wanted more screen time.
Yes, exactly.
And
bring your big jugs. Bring your small jugs. We will fill them equally because we love them both.
I like mediums too.
We like
so
them
bring
all.
them all. And then, are we on the new blend?
No, we are not, sir.
I think we are.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, we are.
We have 4 things in the back. Are they the new ones?
We got a new one. Anyway, it's an extension of the last one where we added the Cabernet to it as well.
We'll have to check. I thought we still were dragging off the old.
No. But new meaning those barrels I held back, that sat in the barrel for another 6 months.
Then got into the keg. So it's the old blend, but it's the new.
It's the old blend. 6 more months of barrel aging.
Oh, and then into the keg.
Into the keg.
You slid those. You just slid those right in.
I did.
God, it's like I don't pay attention at all.
Yeah, you weren't there. There was a lot of things going on.
I know. Good.
But the jug wine has now been 6. It's the exact same jug wine because we held 2 barrels back.
Mm-hmm.
But it just sat in oak for another 6 months.
Wow.
And
so this is the blend that has that reserve cab in by accident.
Reserve cab in there, yes. So
run your jugs in right now and fill them up before it's gone. It is so good.
Hey, Danny, I'm ready for some of the pasta. We have a chance.
That'd be fine.
Awesome.
Let's just get rid of this delicious stuff.
Yeah. Holy.
Go for a little pasta action.
Cow.
Yeah,
let me get
Anna wants to interrupt.
And we're going to figure out Anna's mic by next week, I promise.
We are. We're going to get a splitter or one of those mixers. We'll go wiki, wiki, wiki. Don't try it at home with your dad's stereo. Only under hip-hop supervision. All right?
I thought the cuvee he just got was a 16.
Yes.
Did I rob the wrong part of my cellar last visit?
Nope. That was, as of 2 minutes ago, was the current vintage.
So now we're
transitioning to the 18, and we have about 7 or 8 cases of the 16 available. We were holding those for next year, or for people who tasted their Freddy and needed more. So the 16 Freddy is still available, but we wanted to transition to the 18 so we could have a little bit for the future.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yay. There we go. Woohoo. 2016 still around?
Yes.
Just barely. And then the 18 is where we're moving to now. So, Danny, come on in. What do we got?
Hello, everybody, and happy Friday, as always. Here I am again. All right, so
Have you been on yet?
Yeah, just a little.
Oh, okay.
Every chance I get. All right, we have the Catelli's awesome raviolis. 3 ways. So we have the Dominica sauce meat.
Nice.
We have the garlic vegetarian,
Okay.
butter garlic.
Butter garlic sauce.
Okay,
Yum.
and then
And
the
cheese. So
rich
not
And
vegetarian,
cheese
but cheesy.
ravioli.
Okay, yeah, vegetarian, not vegan.
There we go.
And then Richard's sauce with the meat ravioli as
Yum.
well.
Yum.
So you have 3-way raviolis for
OMG.
my 2 boys that love 3-ways. Okay, bye.
That sounds good.
And he's
Awesome.
out.
Thank you, Danny. We sure
Thank you,
appreciate
Danny.
that.
You're the best, sir.
Holy cow. And I'm still thinking, I'm going back to Sauvignon Blanc.
Let's go back to
I'm
Sauv Blanc.
thinking the Sauvignon Blanc with the cheese and
Guaranteed,
the
sir.
garlic might actually be pretty fantastic. So
I have
we'll
a
get
feeling
in there with
you are
that.
absolutely correct.
Wow, her beautiful, delicate pasta is looking really good.
Handmade.
Oh, very garlicky. Rich. Some very rich cheeses in there. Some
Wow.
sharp.
The aromatics hit you even before it hit you. And tons of garlic. When they say garlic sauce, they are not playing around,
They're
kids.
not being stingy.
No, they are not.
Honestly, on the first sip, the garlic's still pretty driving. I might need another sip to get that garlic back.
Definitely. Borrow that, sir. Hey, Dale.
Can I ask another? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Out of the blue question.
We love out of the blue.
Any recommendations for how long or how soon or how long can they lay down the 10-year anniversary bubbles and the black bubbles?
Okay, great questions. How long? How long can we lay those down? All right.
Reiterate the question
I
again.
just consumed those very recently. Obviously, we had them on air with you guys for the holidays. So the Black Bubbles 2017, 2 years on the lees.
Yeah.
So that's 19. And then we've had 2 years of bottle aging. So basically 2 years being made in the bottle and then 2 years of bottle aging once it was completed. And it was tasting spectacular.
Yep.
The intense berry basket is starting to relax a little bit right now. I'm going to say a couple of years minimum. Don't forget it was made with Petite Sirah, 100%.
Right.
So it's got
Kinda
the
bold.
backbone naturally with the tannins in there. But here's something that I can talk about. Just a couple of nights ago, I don't know what happened, but I accidentally consumed my last bottle of 2007 Geyser Peak sparkling Shiraz. And that was the wine that I truly hoped my wine would be equal to. Nothing wrong with their Groom and Mixed Shorter, but I think we surpassed it for a sparkling red. I think that the Petite Sirah was even a better choice than the Syrah.
Yep.
But so that Syrah, which shouldn't last as long as a Petite Sirah, was holding up beautifully. It shocked me. I'd had 99s and then I had the 2007s, and it still had wonderful bright fruit. It was a fantastic bottle of wine. As soon as I accidentally opened it, I went down to the cellar to see if I had another one because it was fantastic. And I was sure I did, and I don't.
Rad. But you know what?
That memory is going to go down with me.
That's right.
That was actually one of those Tuesday nights. So that was a Tuesday or a Wednesday night where I decided to treat myself and inspect some things. So even though we made our wines completely separately, I believe my the Black Bubbles will, I would say, another 5 or 6 years.
It's going to go the distance.
But here's our thing for your palate. If you love it a little brighter and richer and fuller bodied, drink it within the next couple because it'll still be totally fine. Now, with the sparkling 10-year, here we go again. It's 1 year younger, but it went through the same process, 2 years in the bottle, while it was triaged, disgorged, dosaged, and it's only had a year now in the bottle. built that wine to last.
Yeah.
I've seen nothing where it's waning in this year in
Not
the bottle.
even a little bit.
It's
It's
actually
getting
just
more
gotten
exciting.
It's just gotten better.
It really
because we did put 70% Pinot Noir in there, and so those that Pinot Noir is really coming together absolutely fantastically. On a limb, 5 or 6 years easily.
That's a guarantee.
So if you've got
right
a couple
there.
of bottles laying around, definitely have one in a year, year and a half. Enjoy the heck
See
out of
where
it.
it's at.
And if you've got another one, and then if that time you're thinking, oh, I might have liked it better earlier, catch it before it
Sure.
is not good for you. The wine might still be fine, but for your palate, you liked it a little brighter. Then that way, plan another meal right around that. I think we have another question over here.
No, Brad,
I am
want to let
digging
you
it
know
the
that
way it is.
Aaron Lilly says they have an 07 Geyser Peak Sparkling Shiraz and will bring it up
What?
when they visit next.
Aaron, of course you do.
Oh,
of course you do.
Actually,
I can always rely on
here's the
you.
deal.
Your
They
cellar is
might
amazing.
have purchased that on my recommendation when things are going crazy. I
Back
think
in
I
the
remember
day-
these conversations.
Back in the day,
and
dude.
that's what I told you
Yeah.
because I know you like sparkling reds.
Yeah.
And we had talked about
love
that, and
their
I said
reds.
my favorite sparkling red around here
Fred.
is just right up the street. Freddie Fox Beard, what is wrong with you? Here's the deal. That wine is still in its prime. I would absolutely drink that 07 sometime this year because I'd be afraid of anything falling
You
off.
want to miss it.
It was just stunning. And I can only hope that mine gets there as well.
It
but
will.
Back to the 10-year.
Yep.
So my 10-year, it's got time. I think it drinks absolutely fantastically right now. And right now, I would put it up against any current release of any Premier Grand Cru Frenchie or any other American wine. And I believe that if it will either stand up and or surpass those things. But I also feel, as I've consumed this wine over the last year, that it is holding really tight. It's still very young, and that youngness is going to allow it to age out beautifully with those beautiful acids in the texture.
Oh, yeah.
So
we had it just last week, and it was absolutely.
We had it last week?
We did.
Oh, that's right.
It was